guys, welcome to an episode of Watauga Basser. First off, I want to thank Dub Designs Pro for this cool hat, and for my jersey, my hoodie, y'all know all that stuff from last year. I want to thank BJ's Custom Lures. There's one of the spinner baits. You can check them out at bjscustomlures.com. Also, I ain't with these guys at all. I'd like to be, truthfully, just because of the product they got out. But I also want to thank Piscifun, I think it's how it's said, Piscifun, for making these reels at a price point that everybody can afford, really, for a starter reel. For just any starter reel, professional reel, they make it all, and it's all at a good price point. It's Piscifun, Piscifun. You can get them at piscifun.com. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So, I posted up on Facebook a picture of everything. I changed over to Piscifun reels. I got a couple of them, really enjoyed them, and then they come out with a new line, and I got it. I've had them for about a month, I guess, since they come out. Bought them a couple days after they come out. Been testing them out, trying them out. I really, really like them, and for the price, you ain't gonna beat. I also got a spinning reel from them. I really, really like it. Caught a 6-pounder on the pond the other day. It done great. The drag is excellent. The bearing systems are perfect. You can put an upgraded bearing in some of them and make them a whole lot smoother. They're already really smooth, but you can make them smoother. So let's get into this and show you what I got. I'm going to utilize the web. That way I can give you these exact prices and all about these reels while I'm talking to you about it. Okay? So, let's go over the ones that y'all knew I had, because I'm pretty sure I done a video about Piscifun earlier last year, before I had to take the time off, moved and everything. So, the first one I had that I've got is the Piscifun Touring. Now this is, make sure I'm right here, this is a 7:1:1 gear ratio, has 6 bearings. It's actually really, really smooth to have 6 bearings. Polymer frame, aluminum handle. It has the extra wide handle. Aluminum star drag. Does click and make noise, and the tensioner knob clicks and make noise. And this reel is red and black. It has magnetic braking. The circle style of line guide. I've got some real butter on there. It looks kind of rough. It has a wider EVA foam grip. So you can see that because I got black on. This reel is really, really smooth, and I just screwed that up. This reel says it'll hold 120 yards of 30-pound braid and 120 yards of 10-pound mono. I've been really, really happy with this reel. Not only does it look good, it palms your hand pretty well, especially if you hold it around like I do with these 2 or 3 fingers, and you grip your reel with your thumb and your pinky. It works really well for that. I flip with this reel. I pretty much use it for flipping, pitching. Carolina rig, I use it for that. This reel also has a very, we'll say, integrated oil system. To be able to oil your reel, you know how normally you got to take it all apart, take all these screws out and all that. Well, this reel, you take one screw out right there, I think you can see that. Where's that? It's right there. Take that one screw out. Put you a couple drops of oil in it. Once you do that, spin it a couple times, you're good to go. Put the screw back on, you're fine. Has a pretty deep spool. I enjoy it a lot. It looks solid. And I don't know if you can see down in there, but there is some holes drilled, porting around the inside of the spool. It's not a real deep spool. This was pretty much made to be a flipping pitching reel. Now, this reel is absolutely great. It's a little, we'll say a little on the heavy side. It ain't really all that heavy. I'll tell you the exact weight. Utilize the inner webs here. Alright, so this reel weighs, let's say here, the extended aluminum crank handle is 4.33 inches. It's got 3-layer high-grade carbon fiber drag washers. This thing's drag is amazing. It's got 0 to 10 magnetic braking system. It's anti-corrosion, corrosion-resistant premium gears is what it says. Now, 18 pounds of drag. Trying to figure it, find the weight. Here we go. This reel weighs 8 ounces. Okay, it is a little on the heavy side. It ain't as heavy as, say, we'll use this one. Hang on. Use this one for example. It ain't as heavy as, say, this Daiwa, and this Daiwa was the stuff when it come out. I like the reel. I like it a lot. But I'm going away from them. I got this on a deal. I'm going to give it away in a Daiwa spinning reel. As soon as I hit 30 subscribers, I'm just going to give them away. I don't need them anymore. They're really good reels. But this reel's 8 ounces. Aluminum handle. They didn't go cheap or off to make this reel what it is. This reel costs, I want to say $33. Hang on, I'll tell you for sure. $39.99. Now, right now, Piscofun has a Valentine's Day code, 15% off on orders over $60, and they throw 15% off, 16% off, 12% off codes all the time. So for $40, I love Lew's reels. Walmart's got a couple Lew's reels. Jason Christie. I think it's the Christie Special or the Christie Speed Spool. It's red and black. It's $56. They've got a blue and silver one that I forget who it is. That the Pro is that backs it. But I've had both of those. This reel right here by itself outdoes them. Let alone all these other ones. And they're $50 or one's $64, one's $56. Free shipping. $34 or $39.99. $40. Free shipping. You can't beat that. Not for what it is. Now we'll get lighter because the rest of these reels are a lot lighter. This is kind of their, ain't their top of the line because they've got two, I want to say 2 or 3 that's their top of the line. They ain't but $100, $107. They're still really inexpensive reels. Okay. The next one y'all already knew I had. This is the $70 reel. It is the Piscofun Phantom. It's the lightest carbon bait caster reel is what it says. Okay. This reel, I'll show it to you in just a second. Let me get down here in the description. I passed it. There it is. Alright. So, I know about the reels for the most part, but I want to make sure I get everything right. Okay. So Pissy Fun Phantom. It has 2 magnetic braking systems. I'll show you in just a second. It has 2 braking systems, a magnetic and a 6-point centrifugal. 7.0 to 1, still fast speed. Carbon drag system. This has 17 pounds of drag on it. Double anodized hardened main gear. Okay. It is a CNC hollowed spool. I'll show you that too. Especially now because I messed my other one up. There's a 1-year warranty on all their products too. Just so y'all know that. Oversized line guide has an oval shaped line guide. I'll make sure y'all get to see that too. It says combat grip pads. These are EVA foam. They're just a softer foam than what those are, and they're not as wide where your thumb sits. This thing right here, okay, weighs 5.7 ounces. It's almost like you're holding nothing. It's a really good reel. I love it. I've got the brakes and stuff turned up on it right now to 10, but it's black and green. Got black, got green accents. Pissy Fun. This is the Phantom. It has 7 bearings, 7.0 to 1. 30 pounds, 120 yards of mono, of braid, 120 yards of 10-pound mono. The spool is not real deep. There's the ported, and it is hollow. Metal tensioner knob does click. It actually has polymer style of drag star. It does click too, and it has a carbon fiber handle, 4.33 inches. Again, you can tell there's some lines on it. I don't know if y'all can even see them. I've chewed it up a little bit, taking apart, oiling it. It does not have the oil hole, but all in all, it's still a good reel. They're tightened down way too much. Way too little. But anyway, so there's your magnetic brakes, 1 to 10. And then in here you have centrifugal brakes. They go 1 to 6. Okay. Right here is where they're talking hollow. In the center, where these double lines are on the spool, there is a solid piece. But the rest of it is all hollow. They've really ported this out quite a bit. I can't keep a hold of it. They've really ported it out quite a bit to make it even lighter. So that is the Phantom. I mean, this thing is great. It takes a little bit of getting used to be able to tweak the gear or the braking system and get it how you like it. You put a $15 set of bearings in this, and you'll have a heck of a reel. Alright, next up. That reel is $70. Okay. Now this reel here, these are probably my favorite. I have 3 of them. I have 2 in one speed, 1 in another speed, and I'm getting 2 more in the other speed and 2 in a different speed than both of those. Just because I really like this reel. Okay. Let me get to it because it's at the top. Right now they're showing 35% off, and that's another thing. Whenever you're on the website, if they're having to sell on that reel, they're going to drop. They drop 35%. I've seen them drop 40%. Just depends, okay? Now this is their new reel that they have out. It is the Pissy Fun Phantom X. This reel has 3 speeds. Okay. I'll go over it and show it to you. I'll just read it to you and tell you. Okay. This reel has 5 3-to-1, 6 3-to-1, 7 6-to-1. Okay. Each one's a different color, so you know exactly what speed you're picking up. They have a cobalt blue, kind of burnt orange, and red and black. 4-disc carbon fiber drag washers, 18 pounds of drag. 7 bearings plus 1 roller bearing. They are shielded bearings. Okay. Stainless steel bearings. They are smooth, but you can buy a $15 bearing set for each reel and make them a lot smoother. These things weigh 6.9 ounces. As light as reels go now, and the way reels go, they ain't as light as some, but they ain't as heavy as some. They're somewhere in the middle. They've got a centrifugal braking system. So what they did, instead of doing a magnetic and a centrifugal, or just a centrifugal, no, or just a magnetic, they did centrifugal. Reason being, and from what the guy at Piskey Fun told me when I stopped by their booth, they thought of it like this. Alright, your magnetic brakes are all in one little spot up here, kind of like the calipers on your car, or the brake pads on your car. Okay, when that thing spins, you've got one area that's magnetized. Okay, that one area causes it to not be as smooth because it's catching and releasing and catching and releasing. Well, with the centrifugal, you've got 2 to 6, or 1 to 6. Okay, so you've got 1 that's in the same place, or you can have 2 the opposite, or 4 the opposite, or 6 the opposite. However you want to run it, you can run it. Okay, it just makes a smoother reel, smoother casting. And it fits in the palm really well. Okay, so actually the 5 3-to-1 is 6.9 ounces, the 6 3-to-1 claims to be 7 ounces, and the 7 6-to-1 claims to be 7 ounces as well. Now, 5 3-to-1 line retrieve is 23 inches, 6 3 is 27, 7 3 is 33. Let's get into the reels. These are really, really good looking reels. We'll start with my favorite, because Alabama rig, crankbait, swim bait, that sort of thing. These have a 4.4 or 4.5 reel handle. They're a little wider than both of these. Okay, they are carbon fiber. Have a carbon fiber reel handle. The same EVA foam grips, except these are even a little softer. Okay, it's maybe a little dirty too. They're a little softer. I know black reel and black shirt. Probably you can't see it the greatest. I'll go back over and put pictures up of it. This is the Phantom X, cobalt blue. It's really, really good looking reel. Okay, has a metal drag star. That's where it gets some of its weight from. Clicks. Okay, got the Piskey Fun logo right there. Tensioner knob clicks. Has the same oval, except it's black, but it has the same oval shape as the Phantom, as the regular Phantom. But I love that, because that's less tension on your line, less of something touching, more room for your line to move when it comes out. Therefore, it gives it a smoother cast. I had to think for a second. Alright, it holds. This is the 5 3-to-1. It holds 250 yards of 20-pound braid, or 190 yards of 10-pound mono. That is a really deep spool. I've got backing on here, and then I bet I've got probably 80 or 90 yards of 20-pound. So I got line on it so it ain't smooth as what it looks like. The spool on this is also ported. I can get her to come out. I got line on it so it wants to fuss and fight with me. And I ain't got tape over it, so yeah. Okay. There is your centrifugal system. As you can see, it is ported. Man, this reel for the money is awesome. And it feels like a more expensive reel. Kind of like the Speed Spool by Loose. Like the original, the LFS. I got a mess now. You know how the LFS is $100, $119, $110. Sometimes you get lucky and find them for $80 if you look at the right place. I got a mess. Well, that reel, those reels right there, these reels here, in my opinion, just my opinion, I know some Movians are going to disagree, some Movians will agree, it's all up to y'all what yous do. In my opinion, these reels right here would give the regular old everyday, not the tournament versions, but the normal everyday Loose Speed Spool, definitely give them a run for the money. And at the show, he put ceramic brakes on these, on this model and the 631 model, and it was the smoothest I've probably ever felt. There's that one. Again, cobalt blue, black. Oh, these also have 8 bearings. I know I told you that already, but I'm just really excited about them. I really, really enjoy them. Okay, now, my next favorite so far is the 6-3-1 Phantom X. This reel is like a burnt orange and black. 30 pound it holds 120 yards, 10 pounds it holds 120 yards of mono, and the other is braid. EVA foam grips, same handle, same drag star, is aluminum, it's just orange. Everything clicks. I know we're all about that clicking. The oval shape reel guide or line guide. Yep, you're gonna be fuss with me today. They really ain't that hard to get open. I just having trouble this evening. And centrifugal braking. No magnetic whatsoever. So I got that one. I got 2 in this model because I use them for spinner baits. Sometimes I'll throw a crankbait on them if I'm fishing shallow, if I want to burn one a little faster, or a spinner bait even. But I got 2 of those in 6-3-1. Okay, now the last one I got is the Flame spinning reel. It's got a little sand on it. I tried to clean some of it off. Some of it come off, some of it didn't. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you how much those were. The Phantom X's, that's the burnt orange and the blue, and they have a red and black one. They are $55.99. So if you buy 2, you're at $100. You got 2 reels. You're at $110, $111. You're 15% off that. So that's 15, almost $20 off that order if you were to buy 2. And you can get 2 for the price of 1. So it ain't really ain't bad. And these reels, like I said, have a 1-year warranty. Piscifun really stands behind their product. I tell you, the Phantom, the normal Phantom. I messed the clip up that holds the centrifugal braking in place. I done it. It wasn't the reel, it wasn't the company, it was me. I took it apart, cleaned some stuff, put some stuff back together. I didn't get the clip on there well. It come off. When we was talking about it, I didn't have my old spool there. Me and him was just talking about it. He reaches under the table and is like, here, have a spool. Change your pin out, it'll work. Change the pin out, put it in, that's the spool that y'all seen that's in it right now. It's perfect. I have an extra spool if I need it, and extra bearings. Okay, so this last reel is a spinning reel, and I'm going to get another one of these, but they have one that's called the Carbon X, and it's all carbon fiber. It's really light and really smooth. I want to try it too. This right here is the Piscifun Flame. Probably already said that, but this reel comes in 4 sizes: a 2,000, a 3,000, a 4,000, and a 5,000. Okay, it is all aluminum. I mean all aluminum. It's every bit of it. The only thing that ain't, this is a polymer with a rubber coating around it. Still feels really good in the hand. And your cap, there's metal inside, but it's plastic, which most of them are. And your end cap. Most of those are plastic too. You hardly ever find a metal one. So this reel, as you can see, is red and black. I got the 2000 series. Let's get her around here where you can see it well. Okay, it is the Flame. Oh, I can get her to cooperate. Flame 2000 series. This is a 5.2 one. Yeah, it's a little slower. Sorry, I'm cold too. But I enjoy it. I really do. I really like it. It's a really good reel. Looks good. They have ported out some X's. Make it a little lighter. Has 9 bearings and 1 roller bearing. It holds 400 yards of 12-pound brake. It does. That right there, I forgot to put backing on there. And I emptied a 300-yard spool right there, and I've still got space for more. It's fine, I'll put the leader on there. It's and 330 yards of 5-pound mono. So you can't really complain. This reel for $22 feels way more than $22. It's solid. Back, there's no play in it whatsoever. The drag system is really smooth. I've got a Daiwa Revro sitting over there, and that's the other reel that I was talking about giving away. Add a knot. It's just crazy how smooth this is and how well made this is for it to be as cheap as it is. Like I said, I caught a 6-pounder with this the other day. I took it trout fishing, caught a bunch of trout on it. I had a blast with my son. This reel right here is awesome. So I gotta clean it up real good, but y'all need to check this out. $22. This reel, yeah, I gotta tell you what it weighs, right? Right, I gotta tell you what it weighs and all that good stuff. Okay, so matte black body, which is great. Red aluminum spool, named the Flame, lightweight. Has a hollow graphite body, so it ain't all aluminum. It feels all aluminum. It's graphite. This reel comes in at 8.5 ounces. 19.8 pounds drag. We already talked about that. Braid ready spool. Okay, I forgot about that. There is in the center around it, there is a what's it called? Almost looks like a file type deal. Your braid won't slip. Another thing I really like about this reel, didn't take nothing to put braid on it, and it worked great. So we need to stand up. That's pretty much my setup for this year. And reel wise, as you know, I told, well, I didn't tell. Yeah, never mind, it's a secret. It'll come out in the next video. You'll hear about it. But I want to thank Piscifun for making a good product that I really enjoy using. I ain't paired with them. I ain't sponsored by them. This video ain't sponsored by them. I'm not pro staff with them. I just really enjoy the product. And when you're on a budget like me, you're in high school, you're in college, you're just on a budget, you got child support, whatever bills, you can't afford a lot, Piscifun's the way to go. I've had Cast King before. They're way better than Cast King. I believe they're up there making reels that's as good as some of the other brands, if not better than some of the other brands, because a couple of them have fell off and fell downhill a little bit, in my opinion. Kind of ain't making as good a quality as what they used to. But Piscifun reels, go check them out. They also have a rod out, and they're getting, it's the Turret rod. It comes in a 2-piece and 1-piece spin and bait casting, and they're coming out with a new rod, and I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see it, feel it, see how it feels. I felt the Torrent rod while I was at the show there last weekend, and it was great. I really enjoyed using it, playing with it, getting to feel it. They had a Torrent reel on a Torrent rod, and I'm sitting there playing. It was great. But anyway, y'all have a good one. Remember, fish ever cast like it's your last. I apologize again that I ain't put a video out in a while. Got moved into my new place, new vehicle, new job. It's been a hectic 6 or 8 months. And I took a pay cut. It's just been a mess. So, y'all have a good one. Fish ever cast like it's your last. Out.